Okay. Well,
Is that Walter?
that's Walter.
Yeah, that's Walter whining.
Here.
I have Walter the
You're
cat.
live.
Oh,
What are you doing to poor
What's up?
Walter?
You are looking live.
Bob with you, along with Keith, Bob, Harris, Larry, Tim. All the filter I've got on my computer this evening. I
Yeah,
hope
Rob's
we
trying
can
to
get
slow
through
mo.
really do. It's trying to restart Windows 10 on me, and I think it's one of those 10 I will download. So I'll start that damn thing after this is over with. But we'll try to make this as quick, painless as possible. First off,
Painless.
we want to welcome back Mike, and we want to welcome back Larry.
Yes.
We know you guys had to go through a whole lot in the last week and a half.
Yeah,
We're glad
Larry,
to see you guys back. You're part of the family. Welcome back.
I'm sorry. What's
Welcome
going
back.
on with you?
Larry's dad
Yeah.
passed away.
Yeah, right now I don't know what the hell.
me too, Mike.
All right, we'll send Dave a link. All right, we'll send Dave and Brian a link both. I'm gonna say let's hope this works. Last week, this was a scoring. Work our way up. Tim had 19. Brian had 20. Dave had 20. Keith had 22. Bob has 23. Harris, no. Rob had 26. Harris had 28. And Mike, 29 points. Mike. Well done,
Last
Mike.
week of football, baby.
Mike, we were on the same page all week.
Basically.
Hey, Michael, you
We-
need to
Hey,
make
Mike,
your
We
middle
went
initial-
into the weekend.
I need what?
Make your middle initial a V.
No, he wasn't on.
MVP. There you go.
Yeah.
All right, you go ahead with Apple Brian.
We had six. We were 6 ahead of Apple Brian last week. We only went against them once this week. We had Minnesota. They had Chicago. We are now 7 ahead. So give yourselves a big round of applause because you guys
We rallied 10 games since week 1.
Yeah, we were down 3, weren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we were down quick.
So Dave, let's see. Let me get this out to you.
Yeah,
Let
then
me
we
get
quit.
Brian out to you. So we will go over the what do you call it? Our locks of the week in just a little while. Yep, we'll go over our locks. Am I still kind of dragging behind?
You're good right now.
All right. Let's go right through it. All right, Keith. Saturday's game. Seahawks and 49ers.
We're doing scores.
49ers. 49ers are 10-point favorites and 43 is the total. Yep. If you'll give the scores, Tim will get the scores, I'll get the over-unders.
Okay.
Seattle at the 49ers. 49ers are 10-point favorites and 43 is the total. Go for it, my
That's an
friend.
interesting first game, by the way.
Seattle will play at least a good 20 minutes in the first half. Then after that, I don't know. But I'll say 20.
Hi. Hi, everybody.
Hi, Dave.
How you doing?
How you doing, Dave?
Hey.
20,
Hey, Dave.
23
Hi.
to 13.
Hey, Dave.
Well, that's going to be right on the number, though.
There we go.
Was you? Yeah. You're 24-13?
Okay, 24, 13, 49.
Niners. All right, so you'd be going with the Niners. It'd be Keith and the under. Bob.
49ers 24-10.
24-10.
Yes.
Bob and the under with the 49ers. Harris.
Seattle kicker's going to miss a kick. And I don't.
This is probably going to be the most lopsided game of the weekend. Okay, and that even puts Tampa Bay playing Dallas. It's going to be a 41-10 game, San Francisco.
41-10. So Harris and the over. Larry.
I got San Francisco 34, Seattle 13.
34-13. Larry goes with the Niners and over. Tim.
I'll take San Francisco 33, Seattle 17.
San Francisco.
Oh my gosh. Tim. This ESP stuff is going on a little too heavy there, boys. You'll see what I'm talking about. That's over. Tim and over. MVP.
MVP. All right.
Very good, very interesting choice for a first game. I guess they wanted the West Coast to have an afternoon game. And you know what? Who's the hot quarterback these days? Purdy. Mr. Irrelevant. Mr. Irrelevant will do it again. San Francisco 28, Seattle 12.
Okay.
Mike in the under with Seattle. With the Niners. Dave.
Seattle's definitely losing this one. I was going to say 35-12.
35-12, Dave says. That's with an over. Yeah, most lopsided game of the week. I really think so. 49ers can stop the run. That's the one thing Seattle can do is run the football.
Right.
I think Geno Smith's really in a bind here. Tim, I swear I had it written down 33-16. 33-16 Niners. I got the Niners and over. Bob, the night game Saturday night, Chargers, 1 point favorites against the Jags, 47 and a hook.
It's like a pick 'em.
Oh,
That's a tough one here.
I would say it's going to be a Jag 17, the Chargers 16.
Okay.
But that actually put on the 1 point line right there, though.
No. He's fine for Jacksonville. If he picks Jacksonville, he can get the 1 point for them.
That's right. He says Jacksonville 17-16. That's right. Yep, he's good. Bob
He's
and
good.
the under for Jacksonville. Harris.
To answer Michael's question a little bit ago, who's the hottest quarterback in the league right now? Who's down here in Jacksonville, believe it or not? Jacksonville's going to win this game. Let's go 27-14.
27-14. Harris and the under. Larry.
I got San Diego 24. You hear me?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Charge
Yeah.
LA.
Chargers.
Yeah, San Diego 24. Jacksonville 20.
All right. Larry and the under. Tim.
Let's see. Oh. I'll say, wow.
Tough, isn't it, Tim?
Yeah, it's a little tougher. I'll say 21-17 Chargers.
21-17 Chargers. Tim goes with the under with the Chargers. Mike.
Yeah, this is an interesting game. East Coast, West Coast, East Coast game. Think about that.
Yeah.
I think the Chargers are happy they're away from Sophie because of all this bad weather and stuff, and they're going into AEW country, Jacksonville. Even though Trevor Lawrence is having the career life, I don't know why. I like San Diego's defense, especially the secondary, is going to find a way to stop him. Meanwhile, the Chargers are going to have Eckler run for over 100 yards, and the Chargers are going to win this game 27-17.
I hope Williams didn't get hurt that bad in that game on Sunday, because he could be a definite game
Takes
changer.
Chargers and then
I'm gonna go to the Chargers as well. For the Chargers as well, 24-17. Yeah.
Okay.
I forgot to ask, was there any perfect scores last week?
No perfect scores.
No perfect scores. Yeah.
You know, I'd be surprised whoever, who would have Jets 11, Miami 11, Jets 9, figure that one out.
Well, 11-6, and Michael.
Whatever. Still.
Would you?
11-6.
If you've already heard this, please bow out. There's been one other 11-6 game in NFL history.
I feel sorry for all the New York people. Oh my God! They had that on the Red Zone when they were there. Oh, awful!
No, awful was having to sit through Jets and Dolphins.
That's what I mean. Miami and New York.
Yeah,
that
was awful to sit through.
We lose
The
Rob
last
again.
game was the Rams Buccaneers NFC Championship game. It was 11-6.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm glad I only had to watch it when I had to.
And it was funny. Fox flashed the final score 9-6 when the official is standing there going like this. You dumbass! Put the 2 points on the damn board so they know.
What did they do?
Score.
Did they run? Did they run it all the way back to the end zone?
No, they fumbled it out of the end zone, their own end zone. And no offense, that was a 3.5 point spread.
That made a difference.
Oh, the bookies must have a field day on that one.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Well, that was
What was painful is watching the Cowboys game.
Oh my God.
Oh, that was another one.
Yeah, that was painful. Yeah, it
That
was.
was bad.
That was.
You could tell they didn't want to be there.
well.
It didn't look like it.
It's sort of like Ron Rivera will let you win to keep your job.
I don't think that's going to help them.
Tim, I'm going to pick the Jaguars 23-22.
All right.
That's all right. Santa Claus is gone.
We're sorry, everyone out there, for technical difficulties, but
Yeah.
And Sean, to answer your question about the national championship game, it totally fucking sucked.
Having an extended playoff is probably going to lead to more of that stuff.
Can you guys hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right.
Yeah.
I heard Keith's score was 22-21.
no, 23-22.
23-22. What was Dave's score?
24-17. Chargers.
All right.
I was thinking of going
And
for
that's
Jags. I
under.
really was. I just switched to the
Sean,
last
I
number.
watched
And-
WWE.
I'm just barely going the under here. I like the Jags in this game. Hottest quarterback in the league right now. I don't know. Jags 27, Chargers 20. And what the hell? If I didn't, you gotta be fucking kidding me. How in the hell does this
Video,
keep?
Rob, tell you how it works.
Damn. Fucking keeps happening to me. Son of a bitch.
It's all right. As long as you got your sound, you're good.
Can you still hear me?
We
can hear
I can hear you. Yep.
Good. Straight
I don't know
north.
what's going on down there.
Fuck you,
Going
straight
down there,
north.
Virginia.
Fuck you. Yeah.
That's right.
How he left.
ID Rob.
Oh,
Did
no.
he just get, okay, there you
Poor
go.
Rob.
That's a
Yeah,
strike.
boy, oh boy.
Personally, I don't
Strike.
think it's StreamYard. It's that damn
No, it's
window.
probably not. Probably not. Piece of shit. What have I got?
We
Intel,
only got,
That's
we
a
only got
strike.
5 more to go.
piece of shit. HP. I don't know. I'll get to it. I'll get to
HP,
everything before it's over with. Yeah, piece of shit. All right.
All right. Now let's go to Sunday
Sunday.
afternoon.
Sunday, Bob, if I don't get banned, Dolphins at the Bills.
No, Harris.
No, it's Harris.
Oh, Harris's turn. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
Harris.
Harris.
Sean's probably doing
Dolphins.
that to you.
Dolphins at the Bills.
Bills.
Bills 10.5-point favorites. 44. Harris.
No
Wow.
reason to see why the Bills don't cover this game.
I know.
Let's go
Is-
Buffalo 31-10.
Is Tua playing?
It don't matter.
It don't
As
matter.
of right now, he's not.
It don't matter.
Same thing with Jackson, but Jackson went to practice today. They won't say if he participated or not. So they're laying low with it. So Bills, Harris went Bills and under. All right.
All right.
Larry.
I got Buffalo at 34, Miami 7.
Interesting.
All right. 34-7 is Larry. Bills and under. Tim.
I'll take 30-10 Buffalo.
All right. That'll be a Tim. Bills and under. Mike.
Have you guys seen the weather for the weekend in
Nope.
Buffalo?
Snow?
No. Snow, is it?
Yeah, it's
2
Friday's Friday's 30 frozen mix 35. Saturday
Wow.
8.
They'll clean the field. They'll clean the field if it happens Friday or Saturday. It's got to happen Sunday. That's when you got to worry about it.
Saturday.
All right,
Saturday is a 40% chance of snow.
That's fine. It can snow all day
That's fine.
Saturday. They'll have the Monday's the game. They'll play on the playoff
And it's an
field.
afternoon game. Anyway, Josh Allen against the mystery quarterback, whether it be Tua or what's his name or whatchamacallit.
Skylar Robert.
It don't matter. It don't matter if Miami can't run the game and Buffalo holds the running game. Buffalo 31, Miami 10. Somebody said the same score, so I'll make it 31-13. I'll give them a break.
That was me, wasn't it?
Michael,
Well,
this will
now
be like the,
they'll go 31-13. That's 44 points.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Go
Then
with your
it's
31-10, Mike.
Go
Thank
31. Go 31.
No,
31-9.
234-13 Buffalo.
34-13.
I'll give him a field
He's
goal.
going- He'll go over. Dave.
oh, then just a second. This will sort of remind me of the Billy Gunn rock promo. But Bob, my name's Billy. It doesn't matter what your name
That's
is.
right. Matter.
And it doesn't matter. I don't care. The Dolphins just have no chance. It's just simply going to be a murder. I say 35-7. Yeah. Oh, there's that for Brian.
35.
Ooh.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, Brian.
Now there's a
35
nice
to
old
7
fashioned
Bills.
Brooklyn hat.
Hi, Apple.
All right.
Brian,
35-7. That's an under. Brian, we'll go ahead and get your Dolphins Bills score. Bills are 10.5-point favorites in this game.
Oh, okay. You want me to give you a score?
Yeah,
I
you
like
can go
Buff-
ahead.
I like Buffalo.
We're having a little bit of a problem.
40. I like Buffalo 41-17.
41-17. Wow. All right. So that's
Like the big
Brian.
numbers.
Brian going with Bills and over. Keith White,
He's very close to what I had, 38-17.
38-17. Keith in the over. Bob.
Bills 30, the fishy 6.
All right.
They're going to be fishy. The frozen fishies.
Oh, gotcha. Under there.
That's for sure.
I don't know if anybody's got as many points as I've got going out this week. I think both teams score there. Buffalo 36 and Miami 24. Bills and over. Bills and over. Brian.
Fish out of it too.
Brian, Chargers.
Let's see how Miami's going to score.
Chargers 1 point favorite.
I
47
like
and a half.
Chargers 26, Jacksonville 17.
26-17 Chargers. All right. So Brian's going Chargers and the under. Seahawks and Niners. Niners are 10-point favorites. 43. Still you, Brian.
Seahawks.
That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, we'll just letting you catch up with us.
Okay, yeah. I got
Seahawks, Niners, 10 points.
Yeah, San Francisco 33-17.
33-17. All right. So it'll be Brian and under. Let's see, 33-17. That's 50. That's over. That's over. Yep. Yep. You're caught up with us, Brian, so you can keep on going the rest of the way with us. Whose turn is it? Larry's turn?
No, Larry.
Mike's turn.
Larry's turn.
Tim's turn. Tim's turn.
No, it's yours, Larry.
It's yours, Larry.
I started the Bills Dolphins.
Rob, what
Johnny?
was your score for the Bills Dolphins?
Oh, you? Mine was 36-24.
Okay.
36-24 Bills. Over. I went with the over. Larry, Giants at the Vikings. Well, let's try that. Giants at the Vikings. Vikings
Got that one.
Vikings
Got
are
that
3
time right.
point. They're 3-point favorites. 47 and a hook again. 47 and a hook. Larry.
All right, Minnesota 28, Giants 10.
28-10. Vikings and under. Tim.
I'm going to fall just under the total. Minnesota 27, Giants 20.
All right. That's Tim and the under. Mike.
You know, I've been rooting for my Giants all year, even though I haven't picked them a lot and stuff like that. And they're going into Skull Country. Okay, that's not a good. Yeah, I know that's not a good thing. Even though they were close, even though it was last time, it was a good game. But I don't know if Danny Dimes and Saquon sitting out helps them or hurts them. It probably will hurt them. And Coach Brian, and I don't care what anybody says, you should hear all these people. Coach Brian is coach of the year. I don't care about 8 feet of snow. He took a team that was nothing last year and built them into a possible contender.
The
But
Judge said they wanted out of New York.
it's not going to be enough. Minnesota 27, Giants 13.
Mike in the under. Dave.
Okay, I'm going to go for Minnesota as well. Minnesota, let's see, Minnesota 27 and 15 for the Giants.
27-15. All right, that's 42. That is Dave and under. Brian.
What's the line on this one?
3 points for the Vikings. 47 and a half.
Yeah, I got Minnesota 28, New York 24.
28-24. Brian goes Vikings and over. Keith.
I'll go with the Vikings with 23. And I'm probably by myself here because Mike isn't even here with me. I'm going to go with the Giants 26.
Wow.
27.
Going down.
27. So what'd you say? You said Vikings 23? Oh, 26-23.
Going down.
So you like your Giants. All right. 40.
I'll root for him, Keith, but I'm just worried
So
about.
Keith with the Giants and over. Bob.
Vikings 20, New York 10.
See,
Bob and the under. Harris.
I thought I was the only one going to be out on the hook there. But let's face it, Minnesota has played to their competition's level all year.
And no
Right.
defense.
Giants win this game in overtime, 31-28.
wow.
31-28. Harris. Let's see. 31-28 be 59. That is easily over. Yeah. I think it's going to go overtime too. I like the overtime deal. Harris had an idea. Vikings 29. Vikings 29. Giants 23. That's what I got going on. I'll get overtime. I do like it. We go to Tim. Ravens, Bengals.
It's a tough one, too.
Uh-huh. Yep.
All you, Tim.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm waiting for the line and the total.
Oh, okay. Ravens, Bengals. I'm sorry. Bengals 6.5 point favorites. 43 and a hook. 43 and a hook. And
I don't think this offense can do anything, even if Lamar plays. Especially if they blanket Andrews. I'll say we'll say Bengals 26, Ravens 17. So just under again.
26, 17, just under.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right. So it'll be Bengals, Tim, and under. Mike.
This is a rerun of last week's game. It's a tough call. Is Lamar playing? We don't know.
Don't know
We
yet.
don't know yet. We don't
I
know
know.
yet. That's
John,
right.
John doesn't want to.
We don't
John
know
doesn't
yet.
want to say anything.
He hasn't
And-
practiced yet.
Huh?
He has not practiced.
Yeah, I know. It's a tough call. I'd like to see Lamar play. I think this is the best game of the weekend. If NBC's putting it on at 8:15, they must know something. So, Burrow, Raven, lots of storylines there, and the Bengals are home, and I think the Bengals are going to prove a lot to a lot of people. I think this is the game that goes overtime. Cincinnati 24, Ravens 21.
All right.
In
24.
overtime.
24,
The overtime
21.
loss.
So he'll take a Ravens side of it too. Mike will with the over. All right. Dave.
I'm going to say Bengals 28 and 17 for the Ravens.
28-17 is 45. That's just over. Dave went with the Bengals and the over. Brian.
Lamar Jackson's 1-3 in the playoffs, so if he plays, I don't know if it's going to help that much. I kind of have a hunch he's not playing. Contract year, his knee's not 100%. I'll be surprised if he plays. I got Cincinnati 20 and Ravens 13.
20-13. That is just the Bengals. So Brian will take the Bengals and the under. Keith.
This might be another Raven game with a lot of Tucker. And I'm going to say Bengals 23, Ravens 15.
23-15, 38 points. And
Although this could
it's
be the
Bengals.
Bengals get 23 and the Ravens get a touchdown late and go for 2 to get it within 8.
Hi, Sean. Thank you.
Yeah, too. Yeah.
Bob.
Bengals 18, the Deadbirds 15.
18-15. Wow. Bob is going with the Ravens in the under then. Okay. Harris.
Thumbs up.
Bob, what the hell have you been smoking, brother?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Oh,
18 with Burrow? More like 38-17 Bengals.
38-17. Well, I just heard 38-17 is over. I heard that one of their linemen today got hurt in practice, and they've already got one out this week.
Oh,
That
they got two
disturbs me.
out. Alex Kappa.
Jake scored.
Yeah, and I want to say the right tackle got hurt today in practice.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Not
that'd be
important.
great.
As long as one left
Yeah.
tackle.
Ravens upset. I don't give a damn who they got. 22-20. The Ravens they're gonna put Burrow in the ground this week. I do not like it at all. 22-20, Ravens and the under. I'll take that.
We still got Larry to
Okay,
go
am I
first.
allowed to pick?
Oh yeah,
Yes, you
Larry,
are.
you can pick too, Larry. Go for it, Larry.
Yeah,
You got to pick your Bengals though,
All right.
unless you
I
want
got
to Ravens.
Cincinnati 27. No. Cincinnati 27, Baltimore 10.
Okay.
27-10. So it's Larry. I do apologize. In the under. All right. Monday Night Football. We got the Cowboys. They're 3-point favorites. Going to Tampa. 45 and a hook. Michael.
You see, Rob, we picked the right three main games of the weekend. We just put them in the wrong places.
Yeah.
Boy, the Brady's against Jerry. Could this be Tom Brady's last game? Could he, like Aaron Rodgers, walk into the sunset and not give away his uniform? I don't know. Dak attack. Is Ezekiel going to steal the wheel again? I don't know. It's a close one. Dallas is favored by 7. That's too many.
Well, the
Three.
so three.
The favorite three.
Wow.
We-
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
We got the early line. We got the
I
early
had
line.
the early line. Yes. Still 3.5. That might be a little too much. I think it's going to be a 1 or 2 point game. Harris, I'm gonna take the shot with you. Dallas 28. The Brady's 27.
All right. So he's going to take your Bucks.
I still don't know what I'm doing yet, Mike.
And so
I still don't know what I'm doing on this one yet.
Mike in the over. Dave.
This is a tough one for me.
Yeah.
I don't like either team.
Me
I'm gonna
either.
go with. I'm gonna go with the Buccaneers. What's the point spread on this?
Hey, Sean.
3
Aaron,
points.
Dallas 3
You'll
points.
be getting points. You'll be getting points. So
3
you
points for,
say
for
whatever you
Dallas.
want to. You can say
Dallas
whatever
is
you want
a
to.
3-point favorite.
Dallas is
I'm gonna
favorite.
go
So if you like,
I'm gonna go with the Buccaneers. 28-26 in overtime.
28.
Overtime safety. Okay.
Oh, wow.
like that.
Yeah,
Safety.
boy, oh
I'm
boy.
not going over.
28.
Yeah.
Now,
Make it-
that would be the pick of the year if he gets overtime
Yeah.
safety. Right.
That would definitely be the pick of the year.
Well, Tom Brady is 7-0 against the Cowboys. He's never lost to them, and the Cowboys are 0-8 in their last 8 road playoff games. So that's 15 reasons why I'm picking Tampa. I just think Prescott's going to throw some interceptions. I played a fast drive game on that one today, and Prescott threw some interceptions, a pick 6 on the first drive, and an interception on the last drive. I got Tampa Bay 27, and
Is it on YouTube, Brian?
no, I
Yeah,
just played
no.
Tampa Bay
27.
24.
27-24. Okay.
That's
That
the Brady's
is
hat, isn't it?
Ryan and Uva.
Boston Braves that because of King Twine had a game, Boston Braves game on this channel today.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a nice baseball game. Yeah, that was a good one.
Keith.
A little bit of a blowout, but it was a fun game.
I'm trying to learn that diamond.
I'm going to hope that
diamond.
Dallas's defense causes a turnover or two to make this
Oh.
pick right. But Dallas 23, Tampa Bay 17.
23-17. Keith goes with Dallas in the under. Bob.
No cats, no dogs.
Dallas 32. Tampa Bay 24.
32-24. That'll be Bob in the over for Dallas. Harris.
24-19 Cowboys.
24-19 Cowboys. 19, that'll be
Score.
43.
43, that'll be under. Larry.
Yeah. Yeah, I am a Cowboys fan, but
Ah, buddy.
But did I hear the
Tampa
word
Bay
but?
win 23-17.
Who's going to win?
Yeah, Tampa Bay wins 23-17.
23-17, says Larry. That's under. Man, I'll tell you what. Tim,
Do you want
I'm
to go
sorry.
last, Rob, or do you want to go ahead now?
You go for it, my friend. I'll go last.
All right. Bob, did you take the Dallas 32-24?
Josh.
Don't blame me.
It's not my dog either. Not my dogs are out there.
My dog is nice and
Wow.
quiet.
They were barking earlier like crazy though.
It's all right.
After your next baseball game, Brian. Fire
You
away,
what?
that's good. Okay, good.
I'll go ahead. I'll go ahead.
Before Yankees getting hurt.
Yeah, this is really tough because
I just muted for a second till he
the Dak has not played very well lately.
Oh, the picture is much better.
I'll take Tampa 27, Dallas 24.
Tampa 27, Dallas 24. Tim does it, and he goes with the over.
Way to go, Tim.
I hope
Wow.
these games are good.
You guys must have looked at my scores or something. I don't know what's going on here. I like Tampa in this ball game too. Dallas didn't show me nothing Sunday. If they
No,
didn't have a reason,
They didn't have to.
but they had a
Matter with
reason
them,
to
they
play
were-
well. They had a reason to play well, and they played like shit from the start. I mean,
Well, they had 3 starters out too.
but still this week,
Still.
now it's no excuse.
They still
And
didn't
that
show.
Jordan Moon, and they're
Everybody's back too.
27-25 Buccaneers. I like your Bucks in this game. I will take him, and I take the points.
Hey, Rob,
Now.
did Bob took the Cowboys to win 32-24?
Yes, he did.
Okay, good. Then I had that.
me
then I'll have
unmute
that
him.
correctly switched. Okay.
There we go. That's cool.
Okay.
Let's go back to everybody's last week's locks of the week, and we're going to need this because boy, did we have some fun.
I gotta pick a lock.
Brian picked the Jags and the under. He didn't hit right with the Jags, but he did get the under. So
Whatever.
all right, Bob, he picked the 49ers right, but he went with the under, and the 49ers almost covered the over under themselves.
Whatever.
And Mike, now let's see. When you got to look for something, you know it's something good. Mike had the Vikings. They covered easily. He had the under. Did go under. Mike. All right.
And charge.
Go!
All right.
Charge.
Yeah. Then we go over to Tim. Tim had the Seahawks, they had once it went to overtime, it was done because they had to cover by 6.5. But he did get the under. So Tim,
Whatever.
good try there. Rob, I had the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers laid a total egg, and I had the over, but that's it.
Whatever.
Not very good there. Keith, my friend. Keith had the Chargers in this game. The Broncos ended up winning the game. Keith had the under. It went over.
Yeah, that was a suck up there.
I still like their uniform stuff.
Dave had the under, but he took the Packers.
Whatever.
Let's flip them down. Harris,
They were zombies.
Harris took it line.
The term zombie Packers I've heard floating around here were really fit them this time. They were really the zombie Packers as far as I'm concerned.
Took it line, but he didn't get the over.
Whatever.
So the only person this week to do the all the way across the board was Mike. So Mike, you, sir, will have to wait till we go around.
I know.
But
I have to think about this.
But guess what? We all can take any game we wish to this week, so it doesn't really matter because it's only 6 games. We go to Brian first. Your lock of the week, sir, is, and this is with the point spread.
Yeah, Cincinnati.
With the
under. I like that.
He likes Cincinnati and the under. Dave, which team do you like?
How about the Dallas game, the Dallas Buccaneers game?
All right, so Dave likes the Bucks in that game. All right, yep, you can have it. Mike.
Oh, you got to come back to me. I know.
He
Come
got
back to you.
full marks. He
Tim.
got full marks, so he can be skipped. I will go with.
Oh, that's right. He got all of them. Mike. Thank you, Mike. I'm sorry.
You're welcome.
Tim.
I will take the. Well, I'll be lucky if this hits dead on. I'll take the Vikings and the under.
Vikings and the under. Hey, Mike, you can go anyway because you're not going to stop anybody because we all get to go anyway.
Choice, though. I gotta think about. I think I'm gonna get this over with, and go with Purdy and the 49ers.
49ers. Mike says he likes the Niners and the under. Larry.
Because Zappy ain't playing, so you know.
Yep. I am going to go with Buffalo.
I was thinking that's
Buffalo. Larry likes Buffalo and the under. Harris.
Hi, Clinton.
I was going to take an easy way and take, either Cincinnati or Buffalo, but I'm going to go the hard way here.
Anyone you want. Jacksonville. Harris will take your Jags. All right.
AE-Dub.
Bob.
I'm going to go off the board, and I'm going to say Chargers.
Chargers? So you took a Jags, though. You took a Jags in that game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. But I think the Chargers are going to win.
Yeah. So
you want to switch your story?
No, I want to leave the talk. I'm with
same.
Change mine to the Jags then.
That's right. Yeah, that's really good.
I'll go with the Jags.
Yeah. 2 people can take Jags. No problem. Keith.
Yeah.
White.
Now that we're shorts, yeah.
Well, Harris took the hard way. I'm not gonna because I got that wah 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 sound. And I don't want to hear it
Hey, I went the hard way last week with Detroit too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Buffalo. Hopefully, I'll hear.
But Keith says he's taking Buffalo. Wow. Well, if I take Buffalo over, me and Keith both win if we hit. Wow. I can't do that. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm taking the Vikes in the over this week. I just think when they play the Giants this week, they're going to have a purpose. They will play well. It's not a night game, so I like them in that.
Nobody went with Purdy except for me.
You're the only
Rob,
one.
Rob, one of your lock.
There's a reason.
Rob, what was your lock last week?
Hey, Shell.
Hmm?
How's it going?
Who
How'd you
was
do your
my
test?
Holy cow, Full House, this
Yeah.
is awesome. Sean, what's up? Sean
My luck
Armstrong.
last week were the Buccaneers against the Falcons.
That's awesome. That's B plus.
Well, I know you talked as if the Packers beating the Lions was a lock because you were
Talk a little
like,
bit after this.
oh, that
Oh
game's
yeah,
not
yeah.
closer than that.
Last
I
That was,
was
that was
No
another.
way. Oh, you're
Proud of you.
correct. You're correct, sir. Ain't no way in hell the Lions are gonna win this game. I said that all
At
week.
least,
Lions
at
win
least
that game.
there are no more Thursday night games. Oh,
What's up, Quentin? All right.
Yeah, your one
What,
at
what do
Amazon
you
was
guys think
not
about
the
the Sunday
best.
ticket going to YouTube?
What's that?
doesn't matter to
Yeah,
me. My fire
Sunday
stick will
ticket.
handle that.
Oh yeah. Whoa. Harris, please speak uninterrupted.
Say again?
The Sunday ticket coming to YouTube TV next year, or this
yeah.
upcoming season of 23.
Is it really? Wow.
Yes.
I heard.
Nice.
And guess who gets
Yeah.
the hosting duties?
They're getting like 200 billion for it.
I want it for Christmas.
Scott
No.
Anderson's doing it next year, and I love
Well,
him.
let's
He's great.
For my birthday in October, I guess.
Do you have to
Well, the-
pay extra for it, or does it just come with your subscription to YouTube TV?
Probably.
cool.
I think you have to have a
It's an add-on.
subscription to YouTube.
It's
Okay.
it's a
I'll buy
paid
it.
I have
Fire
YouTube
stick.
TV and I have the sports package add-on, but I'm sure NFL Ticket will probably be something
That'll be enough.
separate, unless for just this year they say that this comes with it to try to get people to subscribe.
Yeah, $200 probably.
What are you paying for your YouTube TV, Keith?
I think it's like $74.99.
$60 a month or a year rather, or
How much?
a month, $60-something a month.
That
Yeah.
ain't bad.
You know, I mean,
Nah.
and that's probably
Like I
without
said,
the
I'll watch
sports
it on my-
package on there.
I'll watch it on my fire stick. Thank you very much.
All right.
It's
The
70.
Jabroni Network.
Oh,
From early in the
Network.
season, we were 3 down. Now we're 7 up. And
no.
Brian, they've got 6 games this week. They can come back on us. Let's see what happens. The first game of the week, Brian, Seahawks, 49ers. Who you got?
My channel was unanimous. We got San Francisco.
Our channel was absolutely unanimous. We had no problem picking San Francisco. We took the 49ers. All right. Let's see.
Excuse me.
Next game is a Sunday night game. We got the Chargers. We got the Jaguars.
Saturday night.
Brian.
We were
Saturday night.
4-1 on
Saturday
this
night.
one. Most of us like the Jaguars.
Let's see. We were 4-4 on this game.
Oh, do we want Clinton Parks to be a tiebreaker?
Yeah, Clinton. Clinton be a tiebreaker for us. Chargers or Jags? And who did Brian Channel take?
The Jaguars.
Jaguars.
They took the Jaguars.
It's a
Took the
Jacksonville.
Jags. Okay.
Or
Whoever's up first.
If Clinton doesn't want to do it, maybe Sean Armstrong will do it, or Sean D will do it.
Yeah.
Ron Castro.
First one pops it up there. If
First
you
one pops up, you get to be our
Ja-
tiebreaker.
You break it.
right, and you'll be representing the Jabroni Network. Chargers and Ravens. No, Chargers and Jags. I'm sorry, Chargers and
Chargers
Jags.
and Jags.
Chargers and Jaguars.
First one that we see. gets
Straight
to be our
up.
tiebreaker.
This is just straight up. This is no giving up any points.
Oh man.
You know, boy, the
I
Jaguars.
forgot. I saw it's 4-4. Actually, 5-4. But Brian picked
is
it
it?
up for us. It's 5-4, but Brian, we're not going to count him on the channel. Obviously, we got to go 4-4. Yeah.
Yep.
And,
Or we're gonna have to play decide or die roll.
yeah, we're going to have to.
You know, talking about the Jaguars, people don't realize that even though he's not there, Urban Meyer did some good for them. He was the one that chose the first 3 draft picks. He signed a free agent. They're all starters. He signed Lawrence, Tim, What?
Also rooting for the Columbus Blue Jackets scoring on the.
Oh, yay!
on the goal.
Yippee.
All right.
Still 2-1 there,
All
right?
right. Three
It's
or more people in here. Tim, do you have one?
I do not have a decider.
Mike,
die.
do you have a decide or die round?
Not with
Larry.
me. I have the
Harris.
boss. I have
Three
it on my computer.
I don't.
Three names.
Decider
Yeah.
die.
Bob, do you have one?
Decided
Not where I'm at.
All right, Keith, do you have one or Dave?
I have a red die. I found.
Harris is getting one.
Do 1, 2, 3 odd.
I got
4, 5,
four of them in my hand.
All right, go ahead.
Right.
4.
So 4, 5, and 6 will be a
Four.
dot. 1, 2, 3.
I got a 4. I got
That's
a
a
4.
dot. Go ahead, Larry. I mean, Mr. Harris. Go Harris. Decide or die. Dot, no dot.
I got a dot.
All right, 2 dots.
I
We'll
can
take you
go
home.
4, 5, and 6.
Ken has one.
Who's your home team?
1, 3, or 4,
Jacksonville.
5.
Jacksonville.
All right, we'll take
Jacksonville.
we'll take your Jags. Then.
West Coast,
We'll
East
take-
Coast.
We will take your home team. Yeah,
We're taking
decide
Jags,
or
okay.
die.
That's not,
Yeah,
I've
Jacksonville
got my
Jags.
rotating on end dice. If you've watched any of my games recently, these dice aren't exactly fully square, so they'll kind of spin on end.
Oh yeah.
Tim, you have a channel on YouTube?
Oh,
He
heck
does.
yeah!
Yeah.
Oh,
God,
I
I
watched
gotta
the other
find,
night,
I
yeah.
gotta
do a
find your
little spiel
channel.
for.
Yeah,
You
he's
gotta do it. Ryan,
Mike McCormick pitched a damn good
We
game
got-
that
Find your
game.
channel.
we got the Dolphins and we got the Bills. Who does Brian like?
We're unanimous on the bill.
I'd love to
Oh.
see them get both, though.
And we got the Bills as well. We like the Bills.
Only unless Josh Allen has a catastrophically bad game.
Next one. Vikings. Oh, why do I keep saying that?
I like that. The new
The
name.
Vikings.
Vikings against the
The
Vikings.
Min
No,
York. The Newman Vikings. I like that.
The portmanteau is
the
what's wrong with you.
Giants against the Vikings, Brian. You
Our
guys,
vote was 3-2. We were kind of split on this game, but Minnesota came out on top.
yeah, we're taking the Vikes too. We like them by just a little bit on the
Even
channel
the
here.
Giant fan
We
took
will
the,
take the
took the Vikings.
That's the one game, though, that could go the other way.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
the next one, we got the Ravens and the Bengals.
Our vote was 4-1 for the Bengals.
Really?
Yeah, I kind of like the Ravens this week. I don't know why, but I'm leaning that way anyway.
I
Bengals,
think it's the
Bengals,
best game of the week.
and the final game of the week: Cowboys, Buccaneers.
We were split on this one 3-2 also. 3 for Dallas, 2 for Tampa.
And we actually took the Buccaneers on ours. Wait, hold on for a second. Let me double check. I got to make
Check
sure.
that.
Rob, I got the Bucks winning. Mike, have you got the Bucks winning?
No.
That's one
Okay,
point.
you took the Cowboys.
Hold
All
on.
right.
I got you.
Dave,
So Dave had
Yes,
the
sir.
Buccaneers.
Yeah, I took the
Larry's
Rob
Buccaneers.
had the Buccaneers. Rob, you had the Buccaneers. Keith had the Buccaneers.
Tim,
I had the Buccaneers, and Larry had the Buccaneers.
I had the Cowboys.
Keith, Bob,
Oh,
Harris,
Keith has the wait, hold on. Keith has the Cowboys 23-17.
Yeah.
Bob.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on. I have them. Larry, you have the Buccaneers, right?
I had the
Yeah.
Buccaneers.
Okay. Rob, you have the Buccaneers.
And Dave. It's 4. That's it.
Dave, that's 4. So it's
Yeah.
4-4 then.
4-4. Somebody in
4-3.
chat.
4-3.
Make our tie. Somebody in chat. Make our tie.
Hold on. If not, we can
Cowboys,
roll
Buccaneers.
dice again.
We can definitely do it again if we
I'm
need
rolling
to.
it Saturday just in case.
I'm one
Decided
two, three
that-
for Dallas, 4, 5, 6
Not-
for
Dot, no dot, Larry. I mean, Harris says dot. That's Buccaneers. Dave.
Let me throw mine. Hold on a second.
So that's low side for Tim.
Got a 5. I got a dot.
Dot.
so I got no doubt.
All right, I won't even roll it. So we'll take the Bucks. We'll go with the Bucks.
Okay.
All right. 2 dots with the Bucks. So we have got only one. We're going against UF. Is that right, Brian?
Yeah. Monday night.
Bucks Cowboys. Bucks Cowboys. Now,
That's the only game we got.
Ken, that's the only game we got different. Ken Castro, Dot, thank you, sir. Sir, we appreciate it. As always,
It's going to be Brady's last game in Tampa. He will be a Bronco next year.
I'll say he'll be a Raider next year, but we'll see what happens there.
I'll say
I'd
he'll
like
be
to
playing
see
with
him
his
be a
kids
Raider.
next year.
I want
Should've
to
played
apologize.
his
I had technical difficulties on the channel tonight, and all the other guys were here on time. So nobody on this channel right here is the fault other than Rob. I'm the one to blame for that. I wasn't together tonight. I just got home from a dentist.
Not your fault, Rob.
No excuses there.
Still update your Windows.
But
So what are the odds that Aaron Rodgers
Not
wouldn't play?
Windows.
what is that?
Rodgers
What is the odds
gone.
Aaron Rodgers does what?
Wouldn't play next year.
He won't
He's done.
play.
He's got 54 million reasons to play next year. He'll play
They're
next
offering him a lot of money.
I think so. He didn't want to
54
sign. He didn't want to give that guy his uniform Sunday
50,
night.
54 million reasons to play. He will be out there. Somebody will have to drag his ass off it this year.
You know what, though?
What do you
that,
think,
that
Brian?
was a storybook ending in that tunnel, him and Cobb.
I think he'll play. Yeah, it was. I think he'll play, but he might play for a different team.
What do you think, Brian?
Oh, I think he'll play. I think he should.
I think so too. I definitely think he'll play.
I
He
can't. I'm
played
the only
up.
one. No.
He played it up last year the same way. He didn't do any different. I think he's got fans or a fan club that he agrees at the end of the year that he
I
gives
just
his.
have a funny feeling he's going to walk away.
I don't think he will. I don't think so. I just
He's
think
gotta
50
find-
after next year, he takes like $14 million pay cut. Next year's his highest paid year, and then he takes a big. He gets from like 54, 56 next year to like the 42. Like, oh boy, well, like that's a big cut.
He's
Still,
they gotta find him some receivers though.
Who's going to pay it?
I know. Well, they need to get better or be.
He needs to work with those receivers in the offseason.
if he
I
comes
think
back,
that,
if he comes back, they don't have a choice.
He needs
They
to
don't
make
have a choice.
decision.
He needs to get
If
better,
they
that's
cut him,
all.
they have to pay him.
Galladay, thank you very much.
Oh, if they cut him, did you guys see what it hits on that salary cap for 2 years?
No.
Mm-mm.
96 million on the salary cap.
Nine a year.
Wow.
If
Over
Rodgers
2 years.
if
2
Rodgers
years.
gets cut,
Over 2 years, yeah, I know.
If they cut him, and he's gonna make them pay. He's gonna make them pay. So he's got a guarantee, just like these other boys do. So,
And you know what? And he'll walk around, carry a damn clipboard for that money.
oh yeah,
yeah.
you better believe he will. He don't care.
3-1 Tampa, Tim.
Yeah,
So,
I'm watching the game now. Yeah.
So, folks. In fact, if you don't know the schedule already, me and Mike really we guessed it over the weekend. Maybe not, but we came
No,
close.
but we got the right games. We got the right 3 games right.
Well,
Not three.
I got the right 6 games. I just didn't get none of them right.
Right.
There you go.
49ers Seahawks. They're playing 4:30 on Saturday. We've got 8:15 on Saturday. We got the Jags and Chargers. We got the 1 o'clock game on Sunday. We got the Bills and the Dolphins. We got the 4:30 game on Sunday, Vikings and Giants. We got the 8:15 game Sunday night, Bengals and Ravens. Monday night game, Bucks and Cowboys. And the commissioner came in Saturday and told this that Monday night game, the winner of that game will play on Sunday. They do not have to worry about a short week. They do not have to worry about a short week. Yep, they're going to play Sunday. So,
The Eagles will have the late game Sunday night.
unless the Giants or somebody else wins, because they get to play the lowest seed.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So if the high seeds win, if the 2s and 3s win Sunday, 4 and 5, whoever plays doesn't matter. They'll be going to Philadelphia Sunday, and it's looking more and more like it's going to be the afternoon game. Is what I'm hearing, but I'm not sure. We'll see about that.
Well,
what a house here. We
I
got
think it has to. I think it's going to be up to the weather.
Yeah, well, they want. Trust me. If Fox or whoever had to say, if they know Philadelphia's going to get some snow Sunday night, trust me, they would much rather be showing a Sunday night snowy game than they had just a chill game. They want to see the weather and stuff. That's what they want. So that's what we're hoping for. Just some good games. That's the main thing.
have they decided where that neutral championship game will be yet? If it happened,
They're talking.
I've been here in Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
I'm here in Pittsburgh. Yep.
Pittsburgh.
I've been here in Pittsburgh.
That would be the right. That would be the most logical place between the two teams. Buffalo, Cincinnati. What's between them?
Especially
travel.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Now, what if Kansas City and Buffalo? It ought to be played in Cincinnati. Can you imagine if they did that?
No, they won't do that.
Cincinnati host that game. That would be good, though. That would. Like I say, I'm still hearing this deal that the kid in Buffalo, they may let him call the heads or tails this weekend. We're going to see if that happens. It should be very, very cool. I realize it's supposed to be the visiting team, but they may work it out with
the home team, so he won't get a coin toss.
They're trying to get.
If that's one thing
But
I'm
it
worried
is,
about this Buffalo
they would
game,
do that if they agreed with the Dolphins. They'd ask the Dolphins, "What would you want, heads or tails?" And we'll get him to tell the opposite or whatever. The league, trust me, if the league can get them to do that.
Well, you know what they could do too is they could just stage it. It could already be done prior to them coming
that's
out.
true.
Okay, because they've done it in the past. They do it in the tunnel.
Exactly.
Bring it, or if he's still in the hospital.
And the fact,
bring it on the road.
he's home and he's in the hospital in Buffalo. He's in Buffalo now, so yeah, he's back home in Buffalo, back at their hospital. They just shipped him back.
Okay.
So they're saying he is doing remarkably well. They said, and they showed him during the game.
Rob,
I'm just wondering though. I just wonder how Buffalo is going to react after all this emotion the last 10 days.
Yeah.
And then you got to deal with this another few days. You're going to have the crowd. I wonder how they're going to react emotionally. Are they still going to be up on a high? Or are they going to drop a little bit? That's the biggest question I have for this game.
Hopefully they just come out and act professional. Period.
Now, can you, like you say, Tim? Can you imagine if they had one of the alternate referees in the hospital with a coin, and they had somebody representing the Bills? I don't think probably Jim Kelly could, but let's say Dan Marino representing the Dolphins. They flipped a coin in the hospital. That would be ultra cool.
No, I'd like to see Jim Kelly. I'd like to see Jim Kelly on the other side.
Yeah, and that would, I think
Michael,
a lot of people would like to see.
the same thoughts, Michael, because Buffalo, I'm wondering at some point they're going to crash in fatigue because
that's what I'm worried about. They're going to crash and burn.
Snowfalls. They had the mass shooting in Buffalo.
Yeah,
they had so much happening to them this year.
Yeah,
it's
right.
Incredible.
That's
the
what you got to worry
blizzards and all
about.
that stuff.
right. Because they had to play. Didn't they play a road game in Detroit?
Yeah.
Yeah, Detroit. Yeah.
They had to dig out a 6 feet of
That's right.
snow.
You can't play that.
Yeah.
That was in the midst of those blizzard, back to back to back.
Right.
I'm just trying to think. Where would
That's
you play
wild.
Kansas City, Buffalo? Not Cincinnati.
But wasn't for those two kickoff returns outside of the two kickoff returns last week? They got outscored the
But
rest of the
Kansas, Mike, that's the only one it is. It's Kansas City, Buffalo. It's not Cincinnati. Cincinnati has got to go travel to one of these two teams. It doesn't matter. If they play Buffalo, they have to travel to Buffalo.
It's just KC
It's only,
Buffalo,
it's
right?
only between Buffalo and Kansas City. And like what we've heard, like me and Brian's heard, we've already heard it was Pittsburgh is what I've been hearing. And they've told them to keep the stadium.
Yeah, Pittsburgh is perfect.
They wouldn't play at Toronto.
Right.
Toronto. There you go.
Hey, I'm
Play
thinking
Detroit.
Buffalo should be
How about
playing
playing
Canada every
Detroit
year.
again? Yeah, I wouldn't want to see them play in Detroit. That would be bad. That would not be good.
No, they wouldn't do that. If Buffalo has played there already,
Yeah.
no, they won't
How
do
about
that.
Cleveland? How about Cleveland play on the lake? Oh my God!
Nah.
Yeah, that's
The only
good.
winning football played in Ohio, in Northeast Ohio for the year.
Yeah.
When they
I,
had the
I,
vote,
I think it would be Pittsburgh.
when they had the vote for that, Kansas City abstained in their vote, which is kind of a polite way to say no. Cincinnati said no, and two or three other teams also said no. And I'm betting those were AFC teams. I'll bet all the NFC teams voted yes, and I have a problem with them letting the NFC teams vote.
I do too.
Yeah.
They played the Meadowlands.
I do too. Yeah.
Surprised they didn't vote present.
Then we can play Indianapolis.
There's a thought.
That could happen too.
Thank
That could
you,
definitely
Larry.
happen.
That's a good thought. It's
Yeah,
indoors,
Indianapolis, right.
and it's between the two teams. Why not?
And then the most
Where?
obvious.
It's Thursday.
Yeah.
Oh.
Why don't they just play it at Ohio State?
2,000 people.
I bet you they'd sell it out.
Oh,
Think
yeah.
about this though. How about the most obvious place if you want to play in front of a crowd? How about play down in the Meadowlands? Can you imagine if they played this
Meadowlands.
game where a Jets play? That would be nuts. That would be absolutely
The
bonkers.
Meadowlands? Sure. But that would be more
I-
of a
it would
home
go-
team. That would be more of a
Yeah.
Buffalo home field advantage.
Yeah,
though.
that's the
Well, I
closest
don't
to a
know.
championship game that they'll get in New York in a while. So.
I don't know. There's a lot of Jets fans who can't stand Buffalo though, but there's a lot of them that can't stand.
I know,
Buffalo.
but then, yeah.
They could
There's a
play it
lot
at
of them.
FedEx Field. There's never any playoff games played there.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
That grass ought to be the best. That grass ought to be
Just
the
like
best in
you
the whole.
still have Ron Rivera.
Andy Reid said that he'd be okay if they played it in a McDonald's parking lot.
Wait, who said that?
Andy Reid.
Andy Reid.
Oh yeah. Well, it's close enough for him to eat. He adds another.
I guess your buddy Ron is Rob. I guess your
Oh,
buddy Ron is
Andy
living
Reid.
in
They gave him a
Washington, huh?
cheeseburger after one of the games a couple of weeks ago.
Or a few. Cheeseburger or a few, yeah. Oh wow! I tell you what, I didn't mean to hold you guys here hostage all night long. An hour and 7 minutes, 6 games. We didn't have a whole lot to pick, but
If we didn't want to be here, we wouldn't be here.
I understand.
We
But
enjoyed
like I
being
said,
here,
I
man.
do apologize for the first part of the video tonight. I hope you guys can get through it. For Keith, for Brian, for Dave, for
Hold
Bob.
on, can I say something real quick?
You go for it, Cam.
All right, so Michael didn't know I had a channel. Yes, I've had a channel for almost 5 years. It'll be 5 years in April.
I
I
didn't
am
know that.
uploading. I am uploading video number 300 as we speak.
All right.
Oh, and
All right.
Awesome, Jim.
I might be starting my channel up sometime tomorrow or Thursday or something.
And tell them the name of your channel, Keith.
That would-
Keith W. What was it?
Long overdue.
Long underdue.
Long underdue. Long underdue.
Oh, long overdue. Okay,
You
long
want
overdue.
to do?
And what's your
Keith
channel,
W.
Jim?
In parentheses, Clee Baseball Fan 879.
Okay, I kind of figured that was close.
And we just finished. Believe it or not, 4 years on this channel as of New Year's Day. And if
Wow.
you've never seen my very first video, if you want to see Rob absolutely scared of a camera, I was gritting my teeth. Have you ever been in a chair when it's like 4 degrees and the wind's blowing at 40 miles an hour? My teeth, you can probably hear them chattering.
Didn't you
I'm
used to have
not,
Didn't you used to have a job at a radio station or something?
I was. I worked at a radio station. You could be heard, but couldn't be seen, and that was always a good thing. But yeah, I worked at a country music radio station. I interviewed some country music stars over the years. Sure did.
Keith Urban.
Alan Jackson.
Keith
Oh, yeah.
Urban.
Not Keith Urban. It was 94. It was before he really got going. Faith Hill when she first released her
Yeah.
first hit.
She's talented.
I talked to her. I spoke to her. So.
No doubt.
Did you ever ask a question that you just kind of thought, oh, I shouldn't have asked that afterwards, or kind of made yourself cringe a little?
Well, I'll tell you one. Faith Hill, I thought maybe it was a group. So I started talking to her, and I asked her, I said, is this a group or is that your name, Faith? And she said, that's my name. I said, okay.
Oh.
Well, but think about it. Think about it. I got a whole idea to get a CD here. It says Faith Heal. I mean, you know,
The Christian station.
I didn't know. I thought maybe it was a group of 5 or 6 other people, and you could hear background singers when she sang. So as she said, that's my name. I said, okay, thank you. But she couldn't have been any nicer. I don't few people I interviewed. I guess probably Dolly Parton was probably my most fun interview. And she was like, well, where are you from, son? And I said, I am from Virginia, ma'am. She said, have you ever visited? I said, I would love to. She said, there's a lot of hills down here. And I said, yes, ma'am. I've seen a lot of them. I was thinking, a lot of hills out here. Well, boy, she was a mess. And I was like, yes, ma'am, there are a few I've seen. Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I remember those early videos, Rob. You were scared to death on
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. There's PJ's channel too. So definitely check it out. Keith White's going to get his channel going. Brian, every time we finish here,
hold on.
I'll go to the TV and I go see how Brian. Oh, good night, my friend. You got that beautiful wife of yours on there. That is awesome. She likes to do the pics too. That is awesome. So yeah.
Yeah, she does, Gloria.
When I have my wife on here, if I have my wife on here, we get more views too. That's just natural. So I have to do that thing.
I've been getting about 120 views on the pic show. I didn't get that last year.
Yeah, that's right. I'm telling you, I can miss. I can be gone next week. I could be sick, and Darlene sit right here, and I'll be laying on the couch watching. And after it's over, well, she'll say, "Did I do all right?" And I'll be like, "Well, shit, you got 300 views already. That's 250 more than Rob gets." So,
Lori has picked for the year. She's at 65%, which is higher than me.
Is it better than you? Yeah, Darlene did really well when she picked a week here. She co-hosted with me back week 14 and 15. So just, and I'm going to get her in here to do it with us next week because she's a big Eagles fan. So we may get her.
I had a milestone last week. I got my 500 subscriber last week. So that was kind of cool.
Awesome. Awesome deal. We just went over 4.
Good. Way to go.
And next week, Rob, keep in mind, I'm probably not going to be here on Tuesday.
And I'll get your picks.
I got a Barry Manilow concert to work.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Monday night.
I've seen him in concert. He's good.
If they let me go back, I mean, dealing with the COVID, I
And
got to test again.
Right after Dallas game.
Oh, that's a great concert, Harris.
Send me your
I hope
picks.
they let you go.
You a big Eagles fan?
Oh, my. Since when?
You root for the Eagles? You go EAGL.
You're for the Giants.
No, I don't.
She likes Washington too, but
She hates the Eagles.
Harris, talk to
Like,
Barry
she likes the
Manilow
Cowboys.
coming on here with
now they
us.
said you like the
Say
Cowboys.
again, Keith?
Oh, I don't like the Cowboys.
Talk Barry Manilow into coming on.
She's a
Yeah,
Washington fan. She don't like
I
them.
can see that now.
She said, I do not like the Cowboys, definitely. I do
And I
not.
am so thrilled that the Packers are out of it.
Yeah, she's glad the Packers are done. She said that one
Oh,
too. She
yeah.
said
I remember that.
that was when she found that out the other morning. She was like,
And also we have to
We won after 2, Keith.
Hey, Rob, ask Darlene about the Phillies, the big Philly trade last weekend.
well, she got upset when I told her we got a relief pitcher. We got rid of Matt Vierling and Nick Maton. She went.
Yeah, I'm
right?
very upset about that.
She likes the
I
bench
like
players.
it.
She likes those bench players.
It's
She
a
likes
good
the-
trade, by the way. Now they
You
give
think it's a good trade for the Phillies?
closers.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Soto
We'll see
led the
what
league. Soto led the AL in saves last year for the Tigers.
Oh, okay. So we got us a bullpen. I think we got us a bullpen.
Yeah,
dude.
you're getting a
If we-
bullpen.
If we can get our right fielder back healthy by the All-Star break, we'll be all right.
Yep.
He can be out for a while.
Hey, Papa Brian, you still going to follow the Royals?
How about Trevor Story? He's out until August, right?
I think he's out till the All-Star break. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard 4 months is what I thought.
I was being a bit of a cougar with the Nick Maton thing because he was adorable.
Oh, okay.
She likes
For the Tigers, then.
Didn't she like Roman Quinn or something? Was that his
Oh, she liked Roman
Well, I
Quinn
like Roman Quinn as a player.
as a
Well,
player.
he's bouncing
He
around.
just liked him because he could outrun everybody. He ran, but that was the year he actually got on base. He went a whole year and didn't get on base but 4 times for us.
Maton will be a third for the Tigers this year.
He'll be playing well for him.
I think
that's
Castellanos
still-
will be better this next year.
Dude, he can't be no worse. He can't be no worse.
He'll fall off the floor.
I'm telling you. Oh my gosh! If he goes out here and hits 35 home runs and hits 270,
Then you have-
25 home runs and hits 270, I'm gonna fall off the floor. But he is no way he's gonna have a 35, 100, and bat 300. Nah, ain't
And
happening.
you got Rogers. Tell her she's got Rogers' kid from Texas. Kobe.
Clemens.
Yeah.
Oh, the Phillies got him.
Yeah, they got him. That was one of the 2 minor leaguers.
Is he a
Oh,
pitcher?
I didn't know that. Kobe
Third baseman.
Clemens. I didn't know.
Yeah,
Third baseman? Okay.
You know, he's got all those kids. He names them with a K.
Now,
So-
Yeah,
so
yeah,
he-
with a K, yeah.
so he's not a pitcher.
No, third baseman.
No, third baseman.
First
Well, I
base,
didn't
third
realize
base.
that. Oh, okay.
Hey,
Is
Or-
he a
or-
good
or-
hitter?
or-
I
or-
don't know what his scouting is on him. We'll have to watch. Just the
Yeah, he
Phillies,
is
huh?
one to watch.
Are we going to do anything as a group, like a fantasy baseball league this year?
Yeah, we can do anything like
Oh.
that. That would be nice.
If we want to, we certainly can.
We could.
I'd like to do fantasy baseball. I'd love to
Yeah,
do
we
that.
could
Who's
do
your
the
team?
draft live on here.
That'd be
Yeah,
awesome.
we could do a draft and
Draft. Yes. I'll
Wow.
start studying my baseball
that
players.
is, we need to have a lot of
I don't know.
players.
I know
we
a
need
lot
to
more
have
about
lot
old
of
baseball players than
listed
new
before
ones.
we get
Well,
going.
we wouldn't have
Yeah.
to do it all in one night if we wanted to just take
Yeah,
our
we can
time with
spread
it.
it.
Oh God,
Right.
I've done it all
Oh,
night.
very good.
So, okay, hold up.
Rob's
hold
commissioner.
Up, hold
Uh-oh,
up.
hold up.
Tim.
All right. I like
good
the
Richard.
idea of having, like, we just all kind of sit around and do it. Who's going to keep stats if we do it by just us doing it by talking?
Oh, well, the thing is, we'll do it on a
Put it
Oh,
in
okay.
the
Somebody could go
Yeah,
enter
yeah,
over
yeah,
us in
I
a-
do my stat. I do
do it
stats
on
on my computer.
I do them on the spreadsheet all the time. I just got
Yeah, I
done
mean,
with them.
I could track the draft. That's no big deal.
Yeah, but the thing
Well,
is,
the thing is,
we
like,
can
you have to
actually,
go to, like,
formulas
Yahoo
and
or
everything.
CBS Sports or ESPN or something like that.
yeah, let's do it that way, and we could all be here, and also have, and go back to the back screen and be like, okay, Rob, your pick. Go back to the ESPN
It's a
screen now.
long night, guys. I don't know if you know that.
Well, if we got a couple hours, we can stop.
Well,
Can you stop where you want to? Can you
Well,
stop?
the
where
thing
No.
is, we can
No.
do that, but we don't have to do it per se live update like that. I
Well,
mean,
we
can
can do our
say
own
if they
draft
work
order
on Monday,
per
we're gonna
round,
do
but
5
just have
drafts.
somebody go in and just manually enter them in a
Yeah, I can do all that.
order. But you could still give them their picks that they had.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
We'll
can do
work
all
it
that.
out.
That's no big deal.
We'll work it out.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Really awesome.
So if you want to take part in that, if you're on the channel and you don't have a cam and you haven't been on here with us, or you haven't been on here with us lately, leave a message down below. Rob, I'm in. I would like to get in on that. And we'll see how many people we got, and then we'll figure out if we have to have National League, America, whatever. If we got 10 people, do what, Keith?
Well, we got 9 right here.
We got 9 right here.
Is
Yeah.
there anybody
I'm in.
here don't want
I'm in. I'm in right here, David.
Oh, you know I'm
You
in.
know,
How about you, Apple
Mr.
Brian?
Baseball.
You go in too, Apple Brian.
Probably not. I'm not into fantasy baseball too much.
No,
I'd
yeah,
rather
no.
play
Okay,
games.
that's cool. That's cool.
All right, so we
fine,
know
that'll
we got a
work.
couple spots.
Right.
Yeah.
So if we want
Okay.
to have 10, we can
And you got,
do.
and you got Dwayne.
Right. Dwayne can definitely possibly want to do it. Matt Sharver might want to. PJ
Yeah.
might want to. We got a lot of folks. We got a lot of
Oh,
folks.
yeah, there's a lot of
And we
people.
wouldn't have any problem
Anthony.
putting 10 spots in. We could do it easy.
Yeah.
It would be better if we had 10 people that, like, nobody that would sit down on the side and just
Nope.
put teams down and not touch it all year.
Right.
Alan may do it.
Right.
Do what, Larry? You don't follow the major
Alan
league?
may do it.
Yeah, Alan might.
Alan
And
may do
sure,
it.
yeah.
Now,
Oh, okay. Now, Larry, do you follow the major leagues? Larry,
I do, but I haven't done fantasy in about 10 years, so.
I haven't either. Yeah, I got you. So,
I haven't
yeah,
done
if we did,
in a long time
if
either,
we
but I'm
wanted
still
to
going to
include
do it.
Alan Shaw, we'd have to do like early afternoonish. All right, you
Right.
gotta go,
I'm
Brian?
not leaving yet, but I
Bye,
got
Brian. Take care.
all right, Brian.
We'll
have
be
a
at
good
your game
one.
I'm
tomorrow,
not
Brian.
leaving just that.
He might not
Bye,
be interested.
Brian.
Bye, Brian.
Take care,
I
Brian.
got a story I wanted to tell.
Go
I'll
for it.
it.
Tell us.
Oh.
Back when they started
Oh.
fantasy football, they used to go strictly by the points. In 1984, my very first draft pick was Jerry Rice.
Oh,
Everybody said,
oh, nice. Oh,
"Who's
nice.
that?" my,
Who's
next
that?
pick,
That right?
my next pick was Dan Marino.
Uh-oh.
5,084
Hall of
yards
Famers
and
right
28
there.
touchdowns.
Wow.
Two Hall of Famers.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you had a few lopsided games.
I don't think I lost any games. I might have lost one, but I think I won anyway.
Yeah. Wow. That's pretty good. That's really good. That ain't pretty good. That's really
And next
good.
year, speaking of the football, we should do a fantasy football next year too. Wouldn't that be interesting?
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. Maybe we can.
Yeah,
Maybe
that'd
we
be
can.
kind of interesting.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
So,
We'll see about it.
yeah. We will talk more and
A
more
lot of
about
ideas about that.
baseball between now and the time baseball starts up. But yeah, we'll
Yep.
definitely by March we'll definitely want to have our teams by second week of March anyway because
Brian,
Yeah,
you
well,
remember
that's
who
what
you
I'll
had
do.
for your
I'm-
best running back?
I
I'm
got
going
my
to go
rosters.
ahead and preliminary set something up.
all right,
Okay,
all right,
Be one of them.
sounds good.
I will set it for 20 teams right now. We can always
All right.
remove what we don't need.
Right.
Okay.
Larry for Tim, for Harris, for my MVP, for Bob, for Dave, for Keith, for Brian. Tim, go for it.
Enjoy the play.
I'm waving by
Everybody
everybody.
wave! Everybody wave! You all have a great night. And
Take care.
Guys, bye-bye.
Good night, guys.
Later.
Good night.